should be live. It's been a while since I streamed, so no one's probably gonna watch, but maybe some people will. And yeah, maybe at least someone will watch it retrospectively. I kind of started to play a little bit more Magic recently, so I thought I might as well record myself while I'm doing it. So, alright, we're gonna play a limited challenge today. I actually played quite a bit of Legacy and Modern recently, so I'm not really up to date with this format. I obviously played like, I don't know, maybe 20 drafts or whatever, but I played only one sealed, so I'm probably not gonna play perfect or anything like that, but at least some competitive events to play. I'm having fun playing the format, so wait, sort by rarity. This is really good rate. I should put some music on. Why is this in like in the rare pile? It's because like it's a weird art. I assume so. Create a copy that's good. Another target creature and free control. It's pretty good. This is at least expensive. At least I hope so. It's not really gonna be useful, but if it's expensive, I'm happy enough, I guess. Let's sort by color. Like these stress don't really tell me like that I should be playing something 100%. Obviously I would like to play this, but if my red and white is bad, then I can obviously do that, but I do have this as well. Oh, this guy is really good too. Alright. This is not really playable, I don't think. This card is alright. Removal spells are worse than they are normally, just because there are a lot of cheap creatures, but this is sealed, so I still think that cards like this are auto-include, though it's not like insane or anything. Actually, I actually played sealed with friends the other day, and I didn't know that this only works against you. This also works against you. So if you play an instant in their turn and you have this in play, you take 4 as well, which is pretty annoying, I guess. This guy's good. Oh, we have this guy too. Let's look at our blue and white to kind of decide. This card is good. This is good. This is good. These are okay. I don't really. My blue isn't very deep. And like these two are definitely better than these two, so my blue would have to be insane for me to rather play blue over white. I don't really think this is playable. Maybe it's okay, I'm not sure. Like, you can definitely board it in if they have like an insane rare that you really need to kill. But giving them 2 treasures is pretty bad. This card is really good, especially in sealed. It's just slower and it immediately replaces itself, and then for 7 mana you just like an instant effect. Let's look at our remaining colors as well, but it would I don't know what it would take for me to not play these two at this point. Well, we have 3 Join the Deaths, well that's really good. As I said, removal spells are like slightly worse, but I still think that these are great, and I have 2 Deadweights too, and a Bitter Triumph, Jesus. Can I maybe play like 3 colors or something? I do have this. this, I guess. This is really bad. I don't really want to play that. Do I have like any other way to fix my mana, like making a treasure or something? I have this, I suppose. So maybe I can play like Mardu. Let's first look at our Boros, I guess. I was kind of impressed with this card. At first I thought it's kind of bad, but everyone just plays cheap creatures, so we almost always kill something, often even a free drop. And then in the late game, the equipment is pretty good. I wanna put some techno on me. So this returns an artifact. I don't really have that much of that. I guess I have this. We'll see. But that card isn't great for sure. I don't really have enough like good cards in these colors, I don't think, but 13 minutes remaining. I really want to play these black cards. Man. I think I'm just gonna play red-black and splish this. Maybe even this guy, not sure about that, but definitely this. The remaining white cards aren't that good. Okay, this is good. It's a little bit unfortunate these are double black, but this guy I don't think is great. It's okay, but I have so much removal that I probably don't need that. We will have to see. But this is good. Probably okay. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna descend though. Like this is good if you have like a lot of permanents, but I have a lot of spells and I don't have any of the like the 2/2 guy that mills you. I guess it's okay with the dead ways, but putting only like one counter on your creature isn't that good, and for 7 mana making a guy isn't great either. So maybe that card isn't great. I think I have to play this because it gives me a treasure, but maybe it's too weak. I have 4 dinos, so this is good enough for sure. Oh, I definitely want to play this. I didn't even notice that I had that. Well, that's pretty good. So playing this. Question is whether I want to play planes or this, because like the problem is that if I'm gonna search for that with this, I'm almost never gonna have the second white anyway, and I often wanna search for like a plane so I can play it untap and play this immediately. And I'm not sure if I wanna play this. I'm not gonna have that many creatures or artifacts lying around. But it is a powerful card. But I'm not gonna have that many white sources, so maybe it's not worth it. I can just play this, I guess. Can I also play like one of these? Also, question is how many lands do we play, because we have 2 cyclers, we have the, yeah, I probably want to play 16. So I want to add a card, probably this. I'm also thinking about like where maybe this is bad because I just don't have that many creatures. So like the equipment board doesn't matter that much. Also this is pretty bad, I think. Because I have this guy, maybe I don't need this for the fixing. I should probably just add like more cards that do something. 9 minutes left. So I have 1, 2, I'm gonna have to play, that's 3, 4 sources. Still thinking about this guy, but you can also play this, but I only have I have this and this that works with it. This, I guess. Out of. I think I should be adding a creature. Maybe it just should be this. It's not great for sure, but it's so many removal spells. I think I just want to have like cards that do something. I guess I should be playing this because it's a dinosaur, so it like works well with this and this. I don't want to have too many 4-drops, but this is probably fine. At this point I need to cut a card. I have 2 deadweight, so maybe this just isn't really that good. Or maybe it's this. A little bit afraid that I'm gonna get run over. I guess I do have 2 of these. I think I have enough ways to kill a big creature, so I don't need that. This is just cheaper, but maybe it's too weak. Cannot really use the artifact that much, so it's just an equipment, which is fine, but don't have that many creatures. But I guess I will have to kill them with creatures, so like it's probably fine. I think I'm gonna run it like this. This is just too bad, right? It's gotta be too bad. Like, I understand it fixes me, but I cannot really use the artifact that much. And it's basically like a 7 mana discover 5, which is really bad. Especially like sometimes I'm gonna hit like a deadweight or removal spell when it's not good, and I don't know. I don't like it. I think this is bad. I don't have enough creatures. Maybe it's better than this though. Also works with the scent. So it like works with this guy and this guy. Like yesterday when I played, I didn't play this card, and I boarded it in every matchup. But maybe this time it's a little bit different. Maybe I just want like more of these guys, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna have like too many 4-drops in my hand and no 3, and I'm just gonna get run over. I'll go to the toilet. Okay, I need to add lands as well. I need to play a bunch of swamps because I have the double black cards. Maybe this is fine. I also have a double red card, I guess. It's kind of tough. Maybe I should go like this. Oh, I have the red land as well. Okay, this is fine. Oh, for viewers, hello everyone. We're about to start the first round. I'm just gonna do my deck list real quick. I think my deck is pretty good, but I haven't played enough of the format that you know it's possible that it's bad. I don't have like maybe for you to be able to win you just need to be aggressive, and I don't really have that, but I think it was the best option in my pool. Like I couldn't really build like a really nice aggressive deck. I guess this is sealed, so that's gonna happen quite often. I don't know. I have a planeswalker. I have a bunch of removal spells. My mana isn't bad. Some late game. I think we should be fine. I guess I should have this. Looks a lot better now. Wait, why is there? Oh, okay, nice. I suppose I should be saying something, but I don't really know what. I'm just waiting for the round to start. I haven't even looked at the green that much, but I just assume that it's bad. Alright. Why do you prefer the Child of Volcano to the second denomination? Well, I think I don't really think I'm an aggro deck, so like the menace doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I have like some interaction with the dinos, so I think 1-1 is fine. But I think overall the other card is stronger for a mid-range deck. But if I have to draw, if I had to draw both, I think I would rather draw 1-1. But it's definitely possible that the menace guy is just better. But Soto RCZ, how it's going? My draw is pretty good, and I even have the white for the Volker. I cannot play it on turn 5, which is a little bit unfortunate, but still a pretty good hand. Yes, I guess. No, I always hate to mill myself because it just always it just feels like this always happens. Like I would just be able to play 2 free drops now, and I'm just gonna draw a land here. But I have infinite distant cards in my deck, so obviously it's right to mill myself. But yeah, I don't know. I guess he can have the 1/2 that gives a -2, -0, which would be unfortunate. But I guess he can kind of do that against this guy at any point anyway. Like it just costs only 1 mana, so like later if I block with it, he can still do that. So I'm not really sure if I want to miss damage. You can also eat this guy, and I'm pretty sure I want to be attacking with this guy, so I don't think I want to be missing damage, but if it happens, it's gonna feel bad. Alright, he doesn't have it. Mluvíme česky. Hraju limited challenge. Alright, I think I want to play a swamp because I can draw a top land. And if that happens, I want to be able to play it and still have the join the dead up, so I'm just gonna play it like this. The question is whether we search for the planes to be able to play this turn 5. So the problem with that is that if I do that, I kinda lose a card. Well, I guess I need the 6 land for this anyway, so I guess I'm gonna search for it. It's gonna be awkward if my opponent counters it, because I already have too many lands and I search for another one. But because I need a 6 land to be able to play this anyway, I think it's better to search for the planes to be able to play turn faster. But what the hell is this? Oh, this card is busted. It makes a 5/4 haste, and if you kill it, they get another guy. That's so nice. I guess I can do this plus this turn. So like I'm gonna block and maybe I kill another thing and then I can follow up with a Bulker. Also, if I play an instant, it's possible that if he has a counter, he's gonna use it and then I can resolve the Bulker. So let's just do that. I don't really have any other options anyway. DK. Alright. I guess I'm gonna mill myself again. I think the only decent card that I have in my deck is this. Not really sure how much it matters whether I mill myself or not, but I think that the chance that the game is gonna come down to me like not having enough cards in my library is like super small, so I think it's just better to do that. But yeah, this time it was okay. If he attacks, I'm just gonna block. Well, in that case, I have to play this. I think I'm gonna lose 3 life. Like, obviously the sixth land might not be that relevant, but it might matter. I don't think it matters too much whether I have 15 or 12 life. I guess it might matter against this menace guy. It really depends on what he discovers with that. I still think having the card is probably better. Alright, that's not too bad. I can just block that with this. So now, obviously just gonna play the Walker. I think I'm gonna plus it because this is 4 power, so even if something happens to my blockers, I'm most likely still gonna be able to block this, and then I can. Well, I guess he can explore on that, and if he hits a spell, then it has 5 power, which would be annoying. But yeah, I still think I should do this. This can potentially go wrong if his draw is like, I don't know, two removal spells or whatever. I guess he would need to hit with this and then have 2 removal spells, but the upside is just too high. Like, I don't really think that I can just sit here, play this, and play that next turn. The upside is way too high, and he has so many cards in his hand that I think I should go for the highest upside play. But what did he hit? This oh shit. This guy's really good. The fact that he's thinking about it means that he probably has like a stacked hand and no lands probably, and he like, I don't know, wouldn't really have time to abuse that, is what I'm thinking. Okay, he kept it in the end. I'm gonna be really surprised if he binned that. Like, no matter what his hand is, it's gotta be better than like a random draw in most cases. I guess he's facing a planeswalker, so he might be looking for like a very specific answers. So I guess it makes sense, but alright. He's probably just gonna kill this guy and eat the other guy, but I definitely have to block. So I'm just gonna do this. If he has a trick, I can just play a removal spell on this and still have the Walker in play. So this is fine. Sure. That doesn't beat this guy, so. Well, what does the ultimate do? Is only a number of treasure cards for me. I'm just gonna make a guy. That seems like the most safe play. And I'm just gonna kill it on my turn to make sure that nothing bad happens to me. What you got? It's gonna be really hard for him to beat this at this point. Especially in these colors, like I don't really think there's like a clean answer to permanent. Maybe I'm not thinking about something, but this is not gonna do it. Removal spell is pretty nice. So the question is whether we want to kill this. I guess I can respond to him playing an artifact, because that might change his play. Like if I kill it, maybe he will want to play something else, but because he's gonna think that he has this in play, he will play a different card and then I can kill it anyway. So the question is whether you want to attack. I can also ultimate this, which I don't, for each card exile this way, so I can do a bunch of stuff. It's probably pretty good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would get 8 mana. So I would play like this and like kill his guys. Yeah, that gotta be good, right? I'm just gonna remove all of it because I don't really want to think about it too much. Okay, play this. Play this, I guess. Kill that. I'm just basically going through the motions at this point. I'm not like 100% whether that was better than doing something else with the Walker, but this was definitely more fun. How often do you get to ultimate the Walker? So yeah, I think it was better. Like this way I can't really lose, but if I don't do that, he can maybe do something with the Walker. Okay, so I want to draw against blue-red. I don't really have any like maybe I want this because it kills the uncommon, and I want to draw, and he seems like he's gonna have a bunch of cheap creatures. Maybe this is also good, but the problem with this is that you need to have a creature in play, and that creature need to be able to attack, which I don't really have that many cheap creatures. I already do have one of this, so I'm not sure if I want a second one. It might be better than like one of these two. I can also maybe consider like cutting one of the 6-drops, or maybe even cutting a land on the draw. Yeah, maybe cutting a land on the draw isn't the worst, and just add in like additional removal spell. Yeah. Problem is that like this costs 2 mana, so oftentimes like if I'm gonna be mana screwed, I'm not gonna be even able to do this because I will have to play like some other cards to stay alive, and it can get pretty awkward. And I do play 16 lands already, and like these are double black, so my deck is pretty mana intensive. I don't really like having both of these against this deck though. Alright, let's try it like this. Obviously have to keep, I have a freelance and a 2-drop, but yeah, maybe this guy is just bad. Maybe the guy in the chat was right, and I should have just played the other menace creature instead. Definitely possible. Would like to draw like a dead weight or something, that's not bad. At least something to do. Also I have a bunch of dinosaurs in my hand, so this is just gonna be a card advantage card. Hopefully he doesn't run me over. Alright, that's good. I'm not really afraid of like a long game. I have a bunch of removal spells in my deck, so I have enough answers for rares. I'm just afraid to get run over. Just gonna play my guy here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So I think I'm just gonna discard this guy. You said 6, I'm gonna be... I will want to play this anyway. So I guess this is pretty good with this, but this is just gonna die regardless, right? I should leave Swamp up in case I draw a Deadweight though. Question is whether I want to attack now. I think so because I think he's gonna block. Maybe I should have done that before playing playing the Lattice, but if he blocks, he doesn't get to loot, and I think that's good. And I'm like trading 3 damage for 2 damage, so if he doesn't block, yeah, this is. So I'm pretty sure that if I didn't attack, he would just attack with it. And I would want to block, so he would just get to loot. But if I offer to trade, you know, I think it was pretty likely that he's gonna block, so it was just overall it was better, I think. I'm not sure how good this card is, but it's probably pretty good. So many combos with the treasures in this set. I think I just play this to start generating some extra mana. It's mana inefficient this turn, but the treasure might help me to cast this, so I think it's worth it. Cavern of Souls? He's playing that? Oh, that's wild. That is pretty wild. This guy's gonna be hard to beat. I cannot even attack with into that. That's unfortunate. So I guess I have to play this stupid 5/4 now. Stupid 5/4. Yeah, I'm probably not winning this game. He bought it into a different deck. He was playing blue-red, right? This left is really strong. An 8. Yeah. On the play, I think these menace guys are really good. Maybe I won't play all of them. Just get this. Also possible I want a 17th land on the play. Just being able to like curve out and cast your spells on the play is important. This guy is probably bad on the play. Just add red. possible I just should have built it like this in the first place. Yeah, I have this guy too. Yeah, this is definitely better than the stupid free. I just didn't really realize how many combos do I have with the dinos. Alright, for anyone who's joining, we are 1-1 in the first round. We are on the play. Hand is pretty good. Hopefully it's going to be enough. If he has a deal 4 to attacking, like normally I think I would consider not attacking into the deal 4, but because I have this and it's gonna grow if he does that, I think it's better, for sure. There's a chance that he has it isn't that high, and I would just miss 3 damage, and if he does, I can still, okay, that's fine. He should have just done that on his turn, because now this is gonna grow. That was pretty bad from his part, but definitely okay with that. Playing Govern in Unlimited is wild. Pretty wild. Okay, I have an option of holding up the removal spell or just playing Lattice. Playing Lattice grows this as well, so I think it's probably worth it. I think I want to keep this over the mountain. It can obviously backfire, but I think overall it's just better, right? Yeah. Oh, nice. I even get to play something, so that's perfect. I think I underestimated how good this guy is. This is actually like pretty good. I should be playing them instead of the 6-drop and the other 4-drop, but anyway, I'm just gonna kill it and smash. I'm gonna attack with both, I think, because it grows this guy. If he was playing black, I think it would be different because he can edict me, but he's not, so, and he didn't even block. Attacco. Yeah, he's just dead. I was a little bit worried that my reactive deck's not gonna be good in the format, but yeah, Sealed is just very different to draft. It's just really hard to open like a cohesive aggro deck with like bunch of 1-drops. So the regular plan of just good cards plus removal spells works in Sealed deck. This is my second Sealed, so I'm definitely not an expert on the format, but Sealed just tends to be this way. I won the first round probably. Yee, feels good. Yay. I'm gonna go to a toilet. There's still 19 people playing. So I think I will play a little bit of Arena in the meantime, but I'm just gonna grab a drink and go to the toilet real quick. I drafted a pretty sweet deck right before the challenge started. I wasn't sure whether I'm like 3 colors or whether I'm black green or blue black in the draft, so I might have missed like a couple picks, but I think the deck is still pretty good. Let's take a look at it. Ended up playing blue black. It's definitely not like ideal in 2 colors, but I have like I'm gonna be pretty mana hungry, and I have 2 pirates, so I need an artifact. Maybe I should be playing like one of these. I'm not really sure. But yeah, let's just play it like this. I think I don't really want to play the draw free because I have the 3 of the lands. So if I'm running out of gas, I can just do that instead. Really good hand. The bet is like so good. I remember Mesmering thing like was in the vintage cube up until now, and this is just strictly better. Okay, that's like a damnation type card. I'm not really sure if I care about this because I have 2 flyers. What do I even take? Like I don't really like any of these cards. I guess I should just take that. But maybe I wanna like make sure that I take this, so I should take that with the Visage, and just take like the 2-drop, which he can play the next turn. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't really mind that. I'm gonna play the creature first, just to put some clock on. Pretty straightforward. I don't really think there is a reason to play this free combat. If I was playing as white, then they have like deal 5 to attack creature, deal 4 to attack creature, then it would be different. But I guess 2 forests and swamps, I don't think it matters. you got? Oh wait, this only takes an artifact or creature? Jesus, I had no idea that it works like that. Well, that's awkward. Well, he has 2 6-drops and a 5-drop, so I'm just gonna take the 5-drop, but that was pretty loose because now he can kill this with that. Or he can even like swamp cycling and kill both. Jesus, I'm so stupid. I should have just taken this guy, obviously. No. Yeah, I just had no idea that this doesn't take anything you want. But I guess that if he kills these 2, then at least I can flip this. But it was definitely pretty loose. Oh man, I'm just gonna cost me the game. I just didn't know how the card works. Unfortunate. At least we're not really playing for anything because this is Arena, so that's good. Question is whether I do play my guy. I think so. Yeah. I feel so stupid right now, but I guess at least I learned something that, you know, in Arena where it doesn't really matter. It would be way worse if that happened to me in the challenge, so this is why you play. I thought this guy was kind of unplayable, but I guess it's specifically black-green where you do mill yourself a bunch. It might be actually playable. Despite me playing horribly this game, I still might be in it. I don't really want to spend this on like a random free when I can just trade. It's kind of weak to just do this turn, but I think it's better than just wasting my removal spell. So I'm just gonna do this. I do have like this. This is pretty powerful, and I have this and this can flip as well. So my late game is actually, despite throwing my 2 creatures in the bin, I still might be able to win the own game. So maybe we are still fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna block whatever. I thought it was just like a random common that is super replaceable, but the more I'm playing this set, the more I'm impressed with this guy. The fact that this Christ too, it's basically like drawing a card, and it's like really hard to chump it or block it with the detached creatures. So yeah, this guy is really good. Also has a relevant card type. So next turn, I'm probably just gonna bounce it and start attacking. It's awkward that he gets to scry again, but I think I want to put the body on the board. I'm not blocking. Just replace that, that's fine. If I draw a land, I can do both of these. Not like this is insane or anything, but it does block this, and he's probably gonna have actual cards in his hand because he's cried a bunch. Ooh. Maybe I just do both of these. I still have 21 life, and I want to be able to start attacking with this. Maybe I can just jump that with that. Other option is to flip this. Yeah, I think I just want to start doing this. Go. That's fine. Question is whether I jump or not. Well, if he does that, I'm just gonna trade. That's a great trade for me. I guess he did that because he's kind of relying on this guy and he wants to get rid of the blocker. But because I have removal spell, I'm really happy to trade for an actual card with this. Well, this guy is pretty annoying though. So it costs 7 to activate, 7 counters. Well, I do have to kill that, I think. That's tough because then he can like kill me into attacks. Yeah, now his attack starts to make sense. I still think I have to kill this guy though. If I kill this, he has a land, he does that. It's into 12. Maybe it's actually better to kill this because he needs the land and it costs him like infinite time and I'm gonna be attacking him in the meantime and I can like flip this, then it's gonna be awkward for him. Yeah, let's actually just go this. Ooh, that's perfect. So I can still play that after I attack, right? So this, I don't think I have any recursion spells, so it doesn't really matter. I can attack and then play this guy. It's actually adds a bunch of mana. Yeah, this is better than I thought. I didn't know it adds mana even after flipping, so this card is pretty strong. Doesn't have reach, right, or anything. Well, it would be tough anyway, but 3 more people playing, so after this game I don't think I'm gonna start another one, but wait, what? Just Battlefield Urge player. Oh. Okay. Now I have 3 little walkers and I'm nowhere near dying, so eventually it worked out. I learned that this only takes features or artifacts the hard way, but we were able to win anyway. That's nice. Three more people playing. Let's look at the deck real quick. How do I? No. I want to see my deck. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. Maybe you can't. I would at least like to return to like the tournament display, but I guess we'll have to wait. Oh, okay. 2 more people playing. 64 players in the tournament. Just not that many. Let's look at the prices. So I kinda have to go like 4-2 to make some reasonable. It costed me 35 tickets. I'm not sure if this is like enough to make up for that. I'm not really sure how that like the play points match against the actual tickets. I think it's like about the same, right? But yeah, we wanna know. So we need to go 3-1 and we need to go like 4-1 to make the top 8, I guess. Doesn't sound unreasonable. I think I misbuilt my deck pretty badly though. Like playing 2 6-drops is not great for sure. And the Menace Dinosaur is certainly better than the other guy, I think. I just thought that I'm not gonna be that aggressive, but I missed the fact that I have so much dinosaur interaction. And the guy is probably just better overall. But this is like my second shield, so I'm definitely not an expert. Apologies. Why do you need to shit so much? Because yeah, I'm pretty bad at this game. But what can you do? Jabberwocky is still playing. You would think that if the only thing that you're doing your entire life is play Magic Online, you would learn to play fast, but apparently not the case. Okay, as I as I was saying that, he actually did finish his match. He ended up losing, so we have one more guy remaining. I would like to say some stuff, but I don't really know what. So if you're actually watching, it would be nice if you asked something, so I have something to respond to. There are only 5 people watching, so I assume none of them is actually watching, so I'm just talking to myself here, but maybe someone will watch retrospectively. Today we posted a Check Magic Pre-Modern video, so if you're fans of Pre-Modern, do definitely go check it out. We have like a YouTube channel, making a bunch of videos about Pre-Modern. We're trying to post one every week, but it doesn't always turn out to be that way. But yeah, if you like Pre-Modern, we're making the best content on the internet, so definitely go check that out. One more guy playing still. If you're wondering what we're listening to like a random techno 2023 playlist on the Spotify. It took me a while to get into techno, but right now I got to a point where I cannot really listen to anything else anymore. Come on, Tulio Jody, just finish the fucking game. So annoying. I guess we can go watch like a random LSV video meanwhile or something. No, let's just wait for the one guy. We can do that maybe if like 5 people are playing or something, we can do that, but I just assume this is gonna end immediately, right? I heard multiple opinions about this format. I like it so far. It's just like a little bit different compared to the other formats before. I don't know, like, it's just the card evaluation is very different from what I'm used to, like removal spells, being burst, and stuff like that. So there's like a lot of things to learn, and it's just very interesting. The runtime is 50, right? So it's actually possible that we're gonna wait for like entire 8 minutes, because like there's like 3 minutes after the round actually ends before the next one starts. So if they use like all the time, it's not even that don't mean that both players would have to use all of their time. It seems almost impossible, but I guess here we are. Come on, dude. I made it like 10 minutes ago. There were like 2 people playing, and I thought, well, you know, this tournament's gonna go pretty fast. Here we are. I guess I'm just gonna, I don't know, scroll on my Facebook or something. Someone just joined in. Hello. We're waiting for the last guy to finish his match so that we can play round 2. Nothing really happening right as of now, so you can enjoy my pretty face. Come on, man. This is like actually insane, right? Well, I guess because you also have sideboarding, you actually do have more time than the 50 minutes, right? Like both players have 25 minutes on their clock plus the like 3 minutes during the sideboarding, so it can actually take longer than 50 minutes to finish the round. But regardless of that, this is pretty annoying. taking forever. I should have played another match of Arena, but I was just afraid that I'm not gonna make it in time. At least the music is good, if nothing else. I'm just gonna go grab my phone, I guess. People watching, wow. I was a little bit worried that no one's gonna, like, literally no one's gonna watch and it's gonna be embarrassing because I would be talking to myself. It's not like then it's a lot of people, but at least someone, you know, maybe not watching per se, but you actually clicked on the link or whatever. So I'm very grateful. Hello, I'm Petr. You might not know me, I'm kind of a boomer, but I used to be a Platinum Pro and I won 4 GPs, so I was at least good at some point. I might not be as good anymore because I don't have that much time to play, but alright, it seems like the round is starting in 2 minutes, that's nice. Ahoj, jmenuji, jak se máš? If you don't mind, I will continue speaking English. What are you playing? I'm playing a limited challenge. I have like a red-black deck splashing for the 5 mana red-white planeswalker. I think I misbuilt it by like two cards, but I think the deck's pretty good. You can find out in a minute if you stay around. It would be very nice if you actually chatted with me because I'm like a little bit bored. So definitely don't hesitate to you know, just chat with me, I guess. Twenty more seconds, guys. It's coming. It's actually kind of crazy that I'm playing both of the 6 drops. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't even like thinking about it. I just like kind of automatically added them because I was like, yeah, this is sealed. I have a bunch of removal spells. But yeah, this is probably wrong. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't bite me. If I have like 2 6-drop in my hand and I won't be able to play a 4-drop, I'm gonna feel very stupid. I'll try to entertain you and I'll fail miserably. You never fail to entertain me, bro. Oh, my hand is great. Look at it. I don't have a white source yet, but besides that, this hand is great. Another swamp is not exactly what we were looking for, but sure. Ooh, there's a white source. This one means that I will need 6 mana to be able to play this, but I'm definitely happy to see that. So I have like a 2-drop, 3-drop, and a removal spell, so you know, it's not like he's gonna be able to kill me super fast, so eventually I will be able to play it. At least that's the idea. I don't think I want to trade. This is just a better card, and I have a dead weight in my hand. This is so weird, like he doesn't have a third land and he wants to race against a 3-2. Not sure what's going on, maybe he's gonna kill my guy, but that's extremely suspicious attack. Nothing? That's just a bad play on his part. I'm gonna play the Swamp because I have a double black card in my deck. Not like it matters because there's no combination of me like drawing that plus a tap land, but it's just a good habit to have, I guess. Alright. This turn he figured it out. Ooh, this actually means that I can search for planes and play this next turn. So this is all lining up perfectly. I'm just gonna do it now to f6. It's kind of awkward to search for a land when I have 2 more lands in my hand, but I don't think I can really lose if I play this next turn, so... Alright, so post board I'm gonna rebuild my deck. So this is worse than this guy for sure. And the question is whether I want like this, or like one of the 6-drop, or another one of these. He did play black, which means that he's probably like more mid-rangey with like a bunch of removal spells and stuff, and not really an aggro deck, which means that these 6-drops are actually pretty good potentially. Maybe I don't want this, but I think having one of this in your deck is not bad. Like you're almost always gonna be able to kill something, and then the equipment is nice. But maybe another one of these is better. But I'm gonna draw. If I'm gonna have like 2 4-drops in my hand and no 3-drop, I'm gonna feel stupid for doing that. It's also possible I want this. I can definitely see that. Also the question is which one of these 2 is better. Like I'm on a draw, the matchup is probably gonna be grindy. This is probably better. This can be hit with a -5, and he has that though. I can also cut a land on the draw because I'm playing against like a presumably removal heavy deck. If I get a land and get mana screwed, I'm gonna feel stupid. But like, if he's not aggressive, I'll actually have time to cycle these. If it comes down to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I kinda convinced myself to do this. If I have this over a swamp in my hand, then I will be forced to mulligan. Yeah, I'm gonna feel pretty stupid, but. Right, this is great again. I don't have a black yet, but I can search for it with this, so that's fine. Any mulligan, nice. I just think that with like 2 deadweights, 2 cyclers, bunch of other removal spells on a draw against like not that aggressive deck, it's fine to cut a land. I'm just gonna play a guy and try to trade. We don't have a draw, he mulliganed. We do have a 6-drop. We have this plus equipment, so we definitely set up for a grindy game. So I just don't want to take the damage. And his guy is just better than mine at this point, so that's pretty straightforward trade here. The fact that he's playing that means that he's probably kind of aggressive. Sacrifice artifact creature draw card. It only has a sorcery, so that's not that great. He doesn't have lands again. It is a pretty good card though if you have stuff that works with it. This card is gonna be insane against his deck. Like red black usually tends to be like super grindy. it just puts 2 additional creatures into play, and I do have an equipment, so I mean, if he doesn't have lands, then alright. This is actually probably better than a swamp now, because I do have like a bunch of lands already, but I do have a 6-drop, so it's actually not clear what would be better, but I definitely think it was right to do this, to board it in. Alright, we did draw the land anyway, so I just have an additional card in my hand. Pretty smart, as usual. I'm just gonna play the 6-drop. Nice. Well, that was pretty quick. We're 2-0 right now, and I'm just gonna play Arena because otherwise I would just be sitting here for 40 minutes. I'm just gonna show, for people who just joined, I'm just gonna show you the deck real quick. It's like a pretty nice blue-black deck. Bunch of really strong cards. There are a couple cards that I'm not like sure about. Like for example this Pirate Hat, but I do have like 3 pirates, and it can help you descend. So I actually think it's fine. It's also possible that like maybe this guy is better than this, but I was actually pretty impressed with this. It trades with anything. Like if you play against red green, this is so much better than this because it actually trades for like a big dino. And it when you discover, you put a card into play immediately, so it's kind of a tempo boost as well. Where this is often just kind of weak. Obviously, this is worse if you like exile this or put a pacifism on it, but I think overall it's a better card than that. Miro, if you're still here, you're not raiding anything. I feel lonely here. Can you just let me know that you're still here so that I feel better? I go first. Obviously this can go wrong if I don't draw a land, but I don't think I can really mulligan this into potentially this on the play. And I do have a 2-mana removal spell, so even if I don't like draw a land immediately, I might still be okay-ish. Nice. I just drew the land immediately, so I don't even have to worry, man. I knew I'm gonna draw it though. Sure. Definitely not gonna kill that with this. Question is whether we trade this for that. It might seem crazy, but if I'm playing for like the late game, maybe I don't want to trade damage. Kinda want to trade. So like this is gonna hit me next turn again, most likely. So I just take like 4 damage for no reason, and it's not like I'm gonna like be able to raise him, I don't think. And I also have like lose 3 life in my hand. You just crush your opponent with your awesomeness, you cannot feel lonely. That's true. Yeah, I'm just gonna block. Feels a little bit worse now because he played a 3-2. I guess I'm just gonna do this. I think I just mill it to be able to grow that. Question is whether I wanna kill it or tap it or something like that along those lines. I kinda feel like the answer is yes. I have like 2 more ways to stop creatures, and this is like better later because if I tap it now, eventually it's gonna like untap still in the like, you know, before I'm gonna be able to kill him, so I think I should just do this. Sure. That actually makes me feel a lot better about my play because this is like a late game card that doesn't really do anything right now, and I did kind of a aggressive play. So now I can attack if he trades. I make a token with this, but I do have like 2 removal spells in my hand, and this is pretty good. So maybe I just want to like play this and maybe next turn do two of these or use this and grow these. It's probably gotta be better, right? So if I trade and he has a removal spell for this, then I'm not really left with anything. Yeah, I don't think I want to block. What you got? Another one. It's a little bit annoying because it trades for my guys and it only costed him 2 mana. Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna do this now. This is the most expensive. If I draw land, I can play both of these, so I think it's just better to play the 5-drop. This is not great, I don't think. Doesn't really do anything for me. He doesn't have anything? Wow. Well, now I feel a lot better about my position. If he flips this, he's kinda screwed. So this doesn't really do anything at this point. Sure. Okay, so now I can do this plus this if I want to. I can also like kill this guy and tap this and attack for 4 and make a creature. Like if he had a removal spell, he would have played it already, I think. On the other hand, a little bit worried that this is not gonna really do that much if I don't play it now. And I can just like tap this, attack with both. He just trades with one of these. It's kind of the same as, yeah. Okay, let's do this first. Stalker has menace. Oh, it has menace! I didn't know that, I actually didn't know that. This doesn't do anything, so I just take this. Thanks for pointing that out though, I didn't know that. Still think I wanna attack with this now to grow this though. These cards don't really do anything now, and like my late game is pretty well set up. I still this, 2 of these, I have a removal spell. Looking pretty good here. Okay, he's gonna flip that, sure. It's like slightly annoying because I 2-for-1 myself because he's gonna draw a card again. I actually don't even have to kill that because this is menace, as someone pointed out in the chat. So I can just attack and play this maybe. And flip this. Yeah, that gotta be better, right? This guy is so good. I just take the torch because it kills the bat. I have to exile this, but I think that's fine. Unless he drew like I don't even know what. He's probably just dead here. He needs like a removal spell for this, and then even if he has that, I still have like this plus this going on. This also untaps? I didn't know that actually. He's probably just hoping to double block that guy, but that's not really gonna work out. Die. He has something? Oh man. He actually does have something. This is still fine for me though. But he's still gonna have additional draw here. He has to double block this though, and like one of his guys is gonna die and my guy is still gonna survive. So I'm still in a really good spot here. Just gonna look at the Magic Online real quick. Still 23 people playing out of 29. What is he thinking about? He has to put minus here, right? Well, I guess he can put minus here and then he like doesn't take any damage, but then both of his guys die. So he should just do it here, I think. Double block. Oh, he can. Wait, what? He could have minus here, double block, and then use the pump spell to kill my guy. And then maybe if he draws a removal spell for my flyer, he can actually get back into the game, but the way he did it wasn't ideal, obviously. Insane draw. Bet into under flyer on the play. Well, that is. This guy on turn 1 is pretty strong. At least he didn't make it 2-2, but I guess drawing a card is also really good. Just 1 mana 1/1 draw a card, huh? What you got? Wait, what? His deck is insane. I think I just have to take this. This card is busted. But yeah, he's gonna be able to play a frog into a double 2-drop. I do have a lifelink creature and a phantom with Chupacabra though, so maybe I'll be fine. I just need like one more permanent in a graveyard for the Chupacabra to be insane. I was really impressed with the phantom. Just the fact that like 3 mana 2/2 flyer isn't bad, and it just works so well with Descent. You can also like maybe try to block this and give it death touch, but that still puts like a permanent into graveyard, so this is gonna be on. Wait, what? So we drew like a pump spell or something. If he drew like the equipment that gets +2/+2, that would be like a disaster for me if I block. Does it like, what else would it be? If he has like a +3/+3, then it's fine. I still think I just want to take it though. Like, people usually don't bluff, so you know, the block is probably advantageous for him. Unless he just like figured out that I'm not gonna block or something, I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Alright, I did mill a permanent, which is nice, so now I can play this. Maybe he's playing only like one color. I don't think I've seen like a mono green deck in this format, but here we are, I suppose. This guy has vigilance, so I don't think there's a reason to not block. I would just take 4 damage for no reason. So he does have the pump spell, huh? But if he pumps it, then he cannot play that, so I think I'm fine with that. Great. And because the frog died, I can actually start attacking with this bet now, which is pretty nice. Yeah, this guy is so nice. Just so good with the sun. Like there is like this blue uncommon that mills 1 card every turn, and that card is like pretty okay. There's also a 2/2 flyer attached to that, and it's a common. I'm not saying this card is insane or anything, but I think it's kinda underrated. I think I'm just gonna let's see here. I think I'm just gonna block the big guy. Though that's kind of bad against the +3/+3, yeah. Oh wait, his guy dies anyway, then it was great. Okay, sorry, I just didn't, yeah. Everything is fine. Alright, attack. I mean, getting kind of close to be able to return this guy. Especially with a second Phantom. Like next turn I can just do this, and the turn after that I will be able to do this most likely. I don't think I want to block. I'm winning the race pretty easily, and he has another one, so I don't really want to get into a late game where he starts doing that. Third one? Well, the third one is a little excessive. Nice. So maybe I actually want to do this now. Because unlocking drop any of his guys doesn't really do anything. Maybe I should have done that pre-combat, but I guess now I can do this on this, and if I hit a spell, he cannot actually attack, right? He's dead now though, I have 7 power in the air. Which means that I probably don't want to block. Easy. You still have to wait a little bit for the Magic Online to start, because I crushed my opponent super fast. People still playing. Not ideal draw because I have too many expensive cards, but I still have 3 lands with this, so I obviously have to keep. Just gonna play this first. It's more mana efficient. If I draw another true drop, I can play that with another thing. He has like 3 expensive cards. It's actually not bad against this, because this cover 1 doesn't really do anything. So, But otherwise, I don't think this card is very good. I'm just gonna take his free drop, I guess. Actually, cannot remember if I have another one drop in my deck. Ooh, that was really good. Now I get to draw this as well. I guess we will find out if he kills it. Alright, that will ramp him up, but I have 2 removal spells. I guess 3 now. So I'm not really that worried about the big creatures. It'd be nice to draw some land at some point though. I think I'm just gonna kill them with this. Because if I draw land, I want to be able to do this. Not ideal, but it's still fine, I guess. He used this, like, it only gave him 1 mana, so he cannot actually play the 6 drop now. Which is nice. I don't know, like, this is the first time playing this this guy in the play. It's probably not that bad if you have a bunch of, like, big creatures in your deck. So I attack, and if he kills it, I can Chupacabra his guy. I definitely don't think that, like, equipping really makes sense here, because he's, like, pretty likely to kill this if he realizes that I'm not that likely to have another 1-drop in my deck, and he just gets to kill this. And I think it's pretty likely that he kills it, and if he does, I can just Chupacabra him. If he doesn't, I can, like, keep up the drop, maybe, or something. Alright, it doesn't do that. Well, Kind of want to unlucky drop the 6 drop. So because he did this, I might actually want to just put this on this now. It's a little bit awkward post combat, but I actually think it makes sense. Because next turn maybe I can discard like a permanent card and Chupacabra him. This kind of forces him to do this as well. If I did it pre-combat, he would just kill it and I wouldn't deal 2 damage, so... Wait, what? Oh, I just get to put it into play again. Oh, so this can never fizzle because you just get the card back in your... Okay. So he just didn't do anything. He removed 1 counter from this. Is what ended up happening. Yeah, this card like seems kind of strong because it has a lot of text and it's an uncommon, but it's just so bad. I guess you can like board it in if you see like an insane rare that you need an answer to. But yeah, I highly advise against playing this card. He's just gonna discover 4. That's not very powerful. That guy is not bad for sure. I just take it. I'm a little bit worried that he like never discovers. There's probably not that many discover cards in his deck, but it's definitely a danger. I think I should try to avoid that. So I think I'm just gonna do this. I think I'm actually gonna do it now because if he puts it on top and replace it, I can just discard another permanent card next turn and kill it with Chupacabra. Also, it's better to do it now because he has like less information on whether he wants to keep it or not. probably gonna work out pretty well for me. I guess I shouldn't have played the land because maybe I wanna discard the land to this. Like if I draw another good spell, I don't really wanna discard any of these. So I would just discard the land and Chupacabra for free, and you know, it might have been better, but whatever. I think it's pretty screwed either way. I think in most cases it would end up being better if I played this, but I think like one of the ways he gets back into play is that he plays some crazy discover card, and I just don't want to risk that because his normal plays are just not gonna be enough. Like I have another removal spell for the big guy, and I'm winning on the board pretty easily, so. I think the card is only good. Yeah, that can be a potential use for it for sure. But definitely not a good main deck card, I don't think. Like I cannot really imagine a scenario where I would wanna main deck that card. But you're definitely right about the point. About your point. So how does it work exactly? You discover equal to the... Yeah, so if they have like infinite removal spells, it's probably fine for to use it on like one of your big guys for 2 mana and discover, and sometimes you hit like the rare. So if your deck is like 2 rares, a bunch of removal spells, then it might actually be a good sideboard card. But I definitely don't think that this guy thought about it this way. He just like, oh, great removal spell, put it into deck. This deck is so good, holy shit. Blue-black is my favorite color combination in general. Just so good. There's the discover card, so I'm actually pretty happy that I, killed that. That was definitely extremely good for him. That actually gets him back into the game a little bit. I can still just like dump down this guy and then he just has to double jump. So we're still winning pretty easily, but I guess this is cheaper. But yeah, that was definitely pretty good. This card is kinda insane in the right deck. Your move, buddy. Just concede, please, man. Six more people playing. So we might be able to squeeze in one more match, but I'm gonna go to a toilet and grab a water after this game. But I'll be right back. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, please. Alright, I'm back. Let's see how many people are still playing. Problem is that I have like a blue-black deck, so the games can go pretty fast, but I guess I can just concede if it comes down to that. It's not like a big deal if I lose a game, and it's better than just like sit here and not do anything, so I'll just play another game, I guess. Right, we're on a draw, but our hand is really good. We have a discard spell into a Preacher. Unfortunately, I found out that this doesn't actually take spells, so I cannot take a removal spell. That would be a lot better if I can just take a removal spell and play a rare after that. But still a really good hand. Hopefully our opponent doesn't run us over. This guy is a little bit mediocre. It's definitely a filler card, but I think in this deck it's fine. What you got? What you got? What you got? 2/2 is acceptable. So this doesn't really do anything. He only make. He's playing this. Is he the same guy? Can't believe I'm playing against so many of these. This guy is not playable. I guess it's gonna be fine against my rare, but I'm just gonna take the 3/2 probably. Though I do have like a 2/2 and a 2/4 in my hand. Maybe I should just take the big guy because I don't have a removal spell right now, and it's going to be annoying at some point. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. You can play like a 3/2 now. I can maybe play this and he's gonna play this, but I'm pretty likely to hit an answer to one of those creatures with that. Or I can just play the 2/2 maybe. Right. He played this over that. Oh, he doesn't actually have the mana for it. Okay, I see. So the problem with playing the Scout is that he's just gonna attack, I trade. He doesn't have to, he's not forced to do this, and he just plays another guy. Playing this kind of forces him to do that, and that just puts him in a bad spot, I think. So I'm just gonna do it. Sure, that doesn't really accomplish anything. This means that he cannot kill this though, so I'm gonna be able to attack with it. It's pretty good. Definitely attacking with it. I could have maybe played a Scout and pump it so that he cannot double block it, but this is definitely more than fine with me. So now I just get to do this. Maybe it was better to play the Scout anyway, because that would mean that I can play this next turn, and the 4/3 isn't even that good against this 3/2. I didn't even think about it that much. I was just happy that I get to make the 1/1. But now I guess I just attack with everything and play Scout with Stalker. I think it doesn't really matter what I do, because like he just played a bunch of cards that don't really do anything. So, but I probably could have played a little bit better. Yeah, so the same thing is gonna happen again, right? I'm just gonna hit the Stalker again. I don't think I have any other one drop. This is so funny. This is the second time this happened. It's crazy. One more guy playing, so yeah. This is gonna end up being perfect. So now I don't really think I want to throw away 1/1 for 1 damage at this point. So let's just do this. Definitely keeping that guy. Attack with these two. Don't really wanna think about it too much at this point, he's just dead, so I'm just gonna attack with everything. I mean, he should just concede, right? He's taking like 11 damage and I'm playing another 4 for it. Easy. Yeah, I knew this deck was good, but it's overperforming. I guess I have a bunch of rares, like 3 really good rares, and the rest of the deck is like working together well. So, what did I miss? I crushed like 3 or 4 more idiots, and around this starting in a second on Magic Online. So yeah. I'm just gonna exit Arena now so that our my computer runs a little bit more smoother, and we're starting in 16 seconds. Perfect. Just clever, I see. Yeah, exactly. So we're on a draw. We do have a 2-drop to be able to play. I think on a draw, I'm just gonna keep it. Mulliganing is so bad in Magic. You just down cards, and also there is always a chance that you just have to mulligan to 5 or something. So especially in sealed, like any playable hand, I'm just keeping usually. Oh no. Oh no. This is not gonna be pretty. Alright, so I'm just thinking which one is better to play. Like if I don't draw a land, then it's better to play this guy because it's gonna have 1 extra toughness. But I'm just thinking that if I draw like a swamp, I will probably wanna play this. So in that case, it might be better to have this in play already. I kind of feel like I will have to draw a land to be in this game. In which case, it's probably better to play this. Maybe if his draw isn't great, then I can like attack for free, play this, and then maybe next turn if I draw a land, it's still fine. It's pretty close. I'm gonna play this, but I'm low confidence of this one. Well, that's basically a GG. And this is Pirate as well? What? I did draw the swamp. Yeah, I just have to play this, I guess. Now we're just gonna start drawing extra cards. Like, maybe if I draw a land next turn, I can kill it, and if his draw isn't great, I might have a small chance, but I think I'm pretty far behind here. It triggers for every pirate? Yeah, he's making pressures instead of like exiling the top of his exiling the cards. So he probably has a lot of gas in his hand. On one hand, I'm like happy to see that because I just don't want him to draw extra cards. On the other hand, that's not a that's not a very good sign for me. Oh, I should put some music on. Sorry.
Addicted to base.
We did draw the land, so that's good. You played a 4. Wait, what? What is this? At the beginning of your end step, discover 5. Alright, I'm definitely not winning this game, but he might show me more cards, and I don't think I really lose anything by showing this that much. So I'm just gonna play it out to see more cards. He will definitely be forced to at least discover with this, so I might see like 3 extra cards. I think it's just worth it to do that. To give me like a better idea on how to sideboard and stuff, just get more information. Alright, so he's like a chess guy mid-range. I guess I just double block that to give me more time. This deck is really good, holy crap. And that guy as well. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'm 2-0, and this guy too? Alright, I don't necessarily wanna show him this. But I guess that if I play this guy, I'm on 2 cards, so that's not great either. I think I'm just gonna play these 2. Definitely don't wanna show him planes. So at this point, I'm just going through the motions. I'm just trying to get as much information possible. So I'm trying to get as much time as I can to force him to play, you know, a bunch of cards. But I don't really want to show anything that would give him the information for the next games. So that's why I'm making the plays that I'm making.
Unholy vibrations running down my spine, piercing through my soul. They're penetrating my mind. Can you feel my energy? This is where I wanna be. In the club for days.
That is favor.
I'm totally addicted to bass.
Totally addicted to bass.
To bass. I'm totally addicted to bass.
His deck is the nut. Jesus.
Addicted to bass.
This is actually the first time I'm seeing this card. I had no idea that it exists. I'm actually gonna board out the child, so there's no downside of me playing it. It's actually upside. We just dead, right? Yeah. Well, that was pretty one-sided. Alright. Boarding out this. I think I've won both of these. He showed me 2 of those 1/2s that give him mana, so this is probably still fine. I might get one of the 6 drops. Like on the play, I'm not gonna hit, like you have one less card, so it's like really hard to just go like 6 lands, play a 6 drop. On a draw it's a little bit easier, so I think I want to cut one of these 2 guys. It's probably better because I have like 3 menace guys and I just want to kind of get in. His late game seems insane, so I'm considering this guy too. Because I feel like he's not really gonna kill my creatures that much, so they're just gonna be able to lay in play, and this is like a powerful effect that maybe I can like steal a game with that. This also seems pretty good against him.
Addicted to bathe. To bathe. To bathe. To bathe. Addicted to bathe. To bathe. To bathe. To bathe. Addicted to bathe. To bathe. To bathe. To bathe. I'm totally
Maybe I don't want him free. I'm just trying to figure out whether like this guy is better than this. Like if I struggle, he's gonna punish me pretty badly, and like some amount of the time, well actually quite often, I'm not gonna be able to play this turn 4.
addicted to bathe.
What do I got? Like this kills the 1/2s, but it might just be the weakest card in my deck, and I have 2 deadweights anyway. Deadweight gotta be better than this though, right? Maybe this guy is bad, it doesn't really do anything. Like he's not playing big creatures, I'm trying to kill him. Doesn't really accomplish that much for me. Maybe this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna try it like this. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand at all. I can actually go 2-drop into 3-drop into a Bloodbraid Elf if I draw a land. In 2 draws that because I'm gonna guarantee a land in one of them. So I have to search for a Mountain to be able to guarantee playing this on turn 4. It's gonna be awkward if I draw a Planeswalker, but I definitely think I want to play this on turn 4. I could also like search for the cave, but I just think I want to guarantee this. I was really impressed with this guy. He can like fix you, and the fact that he searches for a cave as well makes it like a kind of a powerful card sometimes as well. It just seems like a random 2/1 that has like a minor upside, but I actually think this guy is pretty good. So now the decision is between deadweight and this. Like the upside of keeping the deadweight is that maybe on turn 5 I can go like a 4-drop plus deadweight. Also, like if I discover into removal spell, I guarantee that he has a creature in play. I think the biggest tiebreaker is that I might be able to double spell. So I'm gonna play the 3-drop, even though most of the time it is right to kill the mana creature. Well, I guess that kind of punished me. I forgot about that as well, but oh well. I definitely have to kill that now. If he has a way to protect it, that's gonna be... No, he does? I'm getting so punished for him killing that. Jesus. Okay, well that's still fine. I don't even know what he could have had there, but I definitely forgot about this, like this guy making a treasure if he plays that. No, that all being said, I can still like play this plus a deadbait next turn, so it might actually end up being fine overall. But that was a really close decision there. Sure. Now he makes it a 2/3, so I can't kill it now. Alright, what do I hit? Perfect. That was a really good hit. I do have like 3 of them or whatever, so it wasn't like super lucky, but Definitely really happy about that. So unless he has like a creature with 4 toughness, I'm looking pretty good here. He did show me the 4 mana 4 for last game, so I was a little bit afraid that he's gonna play that, but seems like he doesn't have it. He does have a 4/4 for next turn though. So I need to draw something good in 2 turns. I did draw a white source though, so that's nice. I'm gonna keep the land in my hand because I have to discard draw 2. Trying to think if there's a reason to trade. Problem is that if I attack with this, then he might just like double trade, and then if I draw a dead weight or the deal 2, it doesn't have a target. So I think I'm just gonna attack with this. We're getting to a point where I would be really happy to draw one of the 6 drops, but I boarded out with one of them. Fortunate. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna win this game. He has like 2 engine cards. So rough. His deck is just very good. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to draw. Well, that was the card I was thinking about. I do have to throw this away to be able to play that though. I still think I have to do that, right? I think I'm gonna crew with this so that I can, yeah. It's still not gonna be enough, but that was one of the hopes. This is also insane, right? He could have flipped it and he didn't. I don't really know what's going on, but guess I'm gonna play it out. Maybe I get to ultimate this or something. Oh, it's at the beginning of your pre-call. Okay. Now I understand. He would also have to, I mean, if he does that, he has to kind of tap out, then maybe I can like swing for a lot. Maybe we're not out of it completely. It's still in a horrible position, of course, but maybe if I get to ultimate this, I can do some stuff. It's not gonna be that easy for him to deal damage to it. He probably can if he really wants to, but he's gonna discover first. Yeah. These discover lands are insane in sealed. They're not as good in limit in draft because your deck is way more straightforward and you have a bunch of 1-drops in your deck often. So you know, top land that like discovers into 1-drops isn't that great, but in sealed, ooh, you're nasty. Did he discover into this? That's pretty lucky. That is pretty lucky. I'm still gonna lose, but that was a glimpse of hope, if I've ever seen one. If he attacks only with the... okay. I think I do have to ultimate to have a chance. Like, he should just attack with 4 creatures, right? To make sure that I cannot ultimate. He didn't do that? Oh, he gets trampled. Jesus. This is trample. Okay. So if I triple block that, I have 6 toughness, so it deals 5 to my blocker. Okay, well. I don't even know what I'm hoping for here. I get to do this, draw a card, and make a free 2. So... but that's just not gonna be enough, right? I can put 2 counters on the free 2 to be able to like maybe kind of block his board. I'm trying to think if I can hit something good with this, but I don't think so. Like if I make a 5-4, it at least like eats one of his guys, or if he only attacks with this, I can trade with that. He's gonna be able to pump this with this, so I'm pretty much dead here. No! Wait, what? Oh, you have to discard a card. Okay, so I guess I get to eat this. Still a horrible position, but... and now he gets to make a 4-4 because he flipped that as well, yeah. His deck is just very good. Yep. Sorry guys, I didn't manage to win this one. I think that even if I like did everything perfect, which like I maybe I should have constructed my deck in like a slightly better way. I don't think I would beat this guy with the draws that he had, so unfortunate. can either play a top lane or play the hat. I think because I have Phantom into Chupacabra potentially, I should just play the top lane. Why is it doing that? It's not like putting the head into play accomplishes that much, and if I hit a permanent with a Phantom, you know, it's gonna be really important to be able to play the Chupacabra, so. Hopefully I hit a permanent. I don't have that many spells in my deck, but I can obviously get unlucky. Also, if he plays like an insane fight right here, that's also gonna be pretty unfortunate, but... What you got? If he, like, the thing is that he either kills this or I get to attack with it, so... That guy! This card is so good. At least I get to do the same thing, and now maybe I can trade. So we're not out of it yet, but depending on what he's got, we might be pretty screwed here. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if I can have the light set up a little bit better, but I don't really think so. This guy is also really good. Just like 1/1 flying lifelink is already pretty good, and it also scries. So, alright, I have the option between playing these two and playing this. I think I just kind of have to hope that he doesn't have a removal spell. And if that's the case, then this is a better play. So I'm just gonna do that. He's also playing red green, so it's not like he can exile or pacifism this. So even if he like killed it with a burn spell, I can still discover into a blocker or something. By the way, this guy is also like insane. It's a common and it's like a 5/4 that scries or like 4/3 that draws a card. Insane. Alright, so far so good. Hopefully I snake like a spell here to make him feel awkward. Nice. What did I hit? Another one of these? Okay. So I can actually attack, do this plus this. Discarding this, and then I can tap his follow-up play. So we're not out of it yet. So I tap this and kill this because otherwise he gets to scry. Oh, perfect. Now I actually can do this if I wanted to. He gets to have additional explore if I do that though. But it means that if I draw land, I can do this plus this. That's probably a good enough reason. Also, if I draw like a 2-drop, it's better. It's also better if he's drawing a spell, because he's just gonna be stuck with 2 spells in his hand. He cannot play both. I don't know. It just felt better to do it this way. And obviously, the fact that he has this in play, like this, just kind of guarantees him to hit a spell there. So it's kind of a reason against it. But I think all things considered, it's just better. Alright, I think I have to do this. The problem is that both of them are getting untapped next turn, and they're both lethal because of that. So I have to be cautious here. None of them has a trample, so I can just jump with this one, unfortunately. But he's still at 17, and he has a powerful card in his hand. So this is gonna be pretty tough. Still 13 people playing. Currently 2-1 in the challenge. I'm just playing Arena in the meantime. Ooh, that was a pretty good draw. So I need 2 blockers. Can attack for 7 and then play these 2. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. He also has this, so I just kinda like I have to like survive, but I also have to kill him at the same time, because like I'm losing the late game as well, I feel like. So I just kinda have to like make sure that I stay alive and kill him at the same time. Pretty awkward. He doesn't really have, like, his options aren't great, because if he wants to attack with this, he has to pump it, but then he can't play anything else, and if he only attacks with this, then that's fine. So how much does this cost? So this is 4. Okay, so he can activate it and still play that. That's pretty awkward. He should activate this first then, because otherwise he loses the explore kind of, because he like explores a card to top and then he uses this. So it's probably just better to use this and do that, but maybe he'll mess up. He's probably also considering to just use this, but that just seems worse than doing that. Okay, so the question is whether I want to trade or chump. I do have 2 flyers. I think I'm just gonna trade. Try to win with the flyers. This just means that I have additional blocker. I'm actually winning this game, I think. Oh, I forgot that he has the frog, that he can actually block one of my guys, so that's annoying. I guess if he does that, then he cannot use this. So I still think I should attack with my guy, but it definitely makes things awkward. Let's try to hit something. first. This can actually kill the frog, so maybe now I wanna maybe only attack with a 2/2. I still think I wanna attack with a 2/2 for sure, because if he uses this, then he cannot use that, and if he doesn't, then it's 2 damage. But I don't think I wanna attack with a 4/4. Question is whether I wanna attack with a 3/3. Because I kind of want something to die. Well, I guess this died already, so this is getting pumped either way. I still feel like I should. I do have a menace creature potentially, so yeah, trading is probably good. Can I die on a backswing somehow? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Another one? At least it's like it's mana intensive, so it's gonna make it harder for him to like use these lands, but definitely not what I wanted to see. I do have a guaranteed spell for 2 of my following turns though with these 2 lands, so that's nice at least. What is thinking? Well, obviously he has to block like this. Good night. Wait, what? I don't really understand what's going on. Just wants to force me to jump. Maybe I should double block. Because like otherwise I will have to jump it next turn as well. Yeah. Didn't expect that, right? Wait, what? Well, now he cannot give his guy that touch. That's a pretty good draw. So what do I want to do now? I just have to be cautious to not die. I definitely don't want to play this. I'm just thinking where to put this. Probably the menace creature. Okay, definitely keeping that. Do I want to play around him drawing a removal spell and not attack with one of the guys? I can also just like not flip this so that I can do this if something bad happens. But I think I want to deal the damage. If he trades, then I will definitely flip this though. Yeah, this seems the safest to me. hope I'm not missing something. But he should be pretty dead. I have like a free 3-mana creature. He's at 2, I have 4 guys, I have a removal spell coming up. Hopefully I don't lose because I didn't flip this. Because this would potentially create another lethal blocker. But I guess it doesn't really matter when I have 2 1/1s. Making a 2/2 doesn't really accomplish that much, but because if he blocks that, then he just goes to 1. So it's like kind of the same. Alright, well that doesn't do anything. Probably means that he's just dead. Nice, I'm kind of proud to win this game. 4 people remaining. I'm just gonna go grab a water after this game and hopefully the round will start in the meantime. Okay, he just put it, okay. You are dead, my friend. This was a nice game. I thought I was losing for most of it. But then I ended up coming back. This deck is nice. I have a great time playing this deck. I mean, he's just dead on the board. I don't really know what he's thinking about here. But I guess we will play it out. I thought that this card is gonna be bad. Like there were similar cards in the last couple sets, and it wasn't very good. But for some reason, it's pretty good in this set. I think the fact that you can also use it on artifact is a pretty big deal. He actually does have something. That's crazy. So the fact that I attacked with this last turn actually ended up mattering. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a water and I'll be right back. Alright. 3 people still playing. I think I'm gonna play one more game and I have 3 losses to give away, so if I have to concede, it's not that big of a deal. board is very good. You can actually play this guy on turn 4 if you draw land. It's very nice. It's pretty nice. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. Still think I'm gonna play this. I can take his 2-drop. I think I should just take the boat. Maybe anyway. Like, I think the game is gonna come down to that. And it's the most powerful card. I can probably stop its like random attackers. Yeah. This is really good against this. I mean, not really good, but he can just attack with it freely. He didn't even play the 2-drop, huh? Kinda happy that I took this then. Ooh. It's not bad. Definitely don't want to play it now because I just want to guarantee being able to play this. Also, I don't want to give him the treasure because he seems to be mana screwed potentially. He doesn't have a land, that's nice. Alright. Ooh, perfect. So I can actually kill it, exile it so he doesn't get to explore and he doesn't get a treasure either. And I can just start attacking. He can have the deal 4, but right, that's just not gonna be good enough at this point. I'm just gonna attack because I can just discover. If I had a removal spell that would be annoying, but he didn't even block. What the hell is going on here? How can you not block a 5-2 when you're like mana screwed and you're dying? I guess he was afraid of the discover or something. That just seems very suspicious. Probably just got a bet here. Playing the 1-1 was maybe better than drawing a card, but because he's gonna go to 1, so the 1-1 would actually be a lethal attacker, so that was probably better, but I don't think it really matters that much. Two people still playing. Maybe I should have played another match, but okay, there's only one guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait at this point.
stage.
Currently 2-1. Still three more rounds to go. It's getting kinda late, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, this is the worst timing because like there's only one guy remaining, so I don't really want to start the match. But we can still wait for some time, and I don't have that much to do here. So please be patient. Please, just a little bit of patience. Is it the same guy as last time? No, it's someone else. If it was the same guy, I think I would consider just messaging him like, dude, put your game on, but it's a different guy, unfortunately. Right, the round is starting soon. slightly different music on. That was like way too aggressive for me. Alright, seems like they're on the starting night. Hopefully we're gonna be on the play. I guess with my deck I have like 2 deadweights and much of removal spells, so I don't even mind being on the draw that much, but I'm still gonna choose to play here. Yeah, as you can see with this hand, I think it might actually be better to be on the draw. I have 3 removal spells and a 6-drop. It's gonna be really hard to be to play this on turn 6. Like 6-drops are usually better on the draw because you just have additional cards, so you just have more resources to be able to replay the cards. I could have considered to be on draw. I don't know. I just don't think that it's really the right thing to do in today's Magic, but definitely a consideration. Not a bad land to draw. I kind of want to draw lands because of this, but it's also like kind of a spell for later, and it's a white source if I end up drawing the Planeswalker. Not that bad actually. Wouldn't mind to draw a creature though. Not bad. Alright, seems like we're playing a mirror. Now, if I knew I was playing mirror, I would definitely choose to be on a draw. Well, that's a really good draw, but fortunately don't have double red now. But if I could choose whether I draw this or not, I would still choose to draw it, even though I couldn't actually deploy it this turn. So the question is whether we want to cycle this to be able to play this. I don't think so. This game's probably gonna be really grindy. Like red-black tends to be like red-black mirrors tends to be like super like resource trading oriented. So I just don't want to really discard my late game card. I'm gonna be able to draw the lands eventually, so I just don't want to lose some value. It's not like I'm dying or anything. I have 3 removal spells in my hand. Our opponent is probably double queuing because he's not doing anything. I was just considering to not play that because if he plays like a 5-drop that I want to kill, then it might get awkward if I draw lands because I can go like this into this. But I think overall it's probably just better to play my card. Okay, sure. This killing, like discarding an upgrade was a pretty good effect. Okay, he did draw a creature, but that's so lucky. He could have just missed on the second creature. Okay, I can't hit a removal spell, but I have 2 deadweights in my deck. But besides that, I also have the shock, I guess. I really don't want to mess with this. So next turn he's probably gonna play the 6/5, which I'm just gonna kill. So I'm gonna be in the same spot the next turn, but I can draw a different play, or I just draw a land and I can play this. I really want to avoid missing out on this. So I'm just gonna pass. It would be so much better if I was on a draw this game, but yeah. Right, kill that. Not trade. Still think I'm gonna play it though. No 2 lands, it's not bad. Even though I have a 6-drop in my hand, I don't really wanna draw lands because eventually I'm gonna be able to draw them. I just wanna have the maximum density of spells possible. Alright. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. So I can either play the 6-drop or just the 3/2. I think it's very likely that he has another removal spell. The advantage of playing the 6-drop is that if I draw another land, I can go this into a removal spell. But I'm not really sure if I want to take 5 here. On the other hand, if I play this, he's not really forced to kill my creature or anything, and he can just like do this or that. It's also better if he doesn't have the removal spell. Yeah, I think it's pretty close. It's just drawing the card with Geo bad. Oh, I can just put it in my hand, right? I forgot about that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just used to the old Cascade. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I should have just done that. That was pretty stupid. I'm just so used to the Cascade that but thanks for pointing that out. Well, he didn't have the removal spell and he had this, so I'm really happy that I played this. They take a bunch of damage, but land would be nice. That's not bad either. So I'm gonna start with this. Or I guess I can play this plus that. No, but I think I just do this. Probably hit like a dead weight or something. It's also not bad. And just kill that and attack for 6. And now I'm in a pretty good spot. Still not like obvious that I'm gonna win, but it definitely doesn't look that bad here. I think I'm just gonna trade. Wait, what is this? Okay, that's a crazy card. Now he cannot really afford to do this on this because this is just too risky against this. Well, yeah. That's a little unfortunate. Now I have to kill that. Not sure which one is better to play here. I am descended. I guess I just played a more expensive card. But now it's starting to get a little bit awkward. She's just gonna do this. Yeah, someone pointed out in the chat that I should have just played this at some point because I can just put it in my hand. And I didn't realize that. That was probably the tiebreaker in this game. Unfortunate. I need something really good here. I don't think that's it. Well, I think I have to do this. If I had Swamp instead of this. This was really costly, this game. Maybe he just attacks me to 2, it flips this, and I draw land, then I can kill this, play this, and like somehow steal the game. Dead touch lifelink. That isn't actually that bad for me, that doesn't really do that much. He just flips the blade, right? Okay, if I draw a dead weight or like a land, it's not exactly that, but something, I guess. Problem is that like this is just gonna drain me, and he's like so likely to hit an answer to this board with this. I guess I can give my creature manis, but he's at 5. Jesus. Is it gonna be one of these games where I lose like exactly? Can you just hit like a palm spell, please? Oh, he hit a... This doesn't do anything. That's so lucky. Oh, he has a different... So close. If it was any other creature, I would win. That's crazy. Alright, good beats. Yeah, I just made a mistake when I didn't play the Bloodbraid Elf. So I definitely want to be on a draw. I think I want to board out a land. He did show me 2 of those 6 drops, so maybe I want this. Maybe this is bad. This is just a not great card in general. I just thought that I needed a different 2-drop, and it's good against green decks, but I can definitely see it not being good enough. Like I can just put it out maybe. I'm not really sure if I have a better option though. If I'm gonna be on a draw, like a 2-mana death touch creature isn't bad. I can also consider like adding like this guy and maybe like this to just like have higher density of spells. And maybe this. Like maybe I can do something like this. Maybe this is kind of bad on a draw, just a 2-2. He also showed me on that bait. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Yeah, let's just try it like this. I probably should have done that in the first place, just play 2 mana artifact and the 4 drops. No, I want to be on the draw. Yeah, this guy is definitely double queuing because it's taking him forever. I'm just gonna search for swamp, I think. What you got, buddy? Your move. Your move, buddy. Oh, that's gross. I couldn't have killed it because I don't have double black. Otherwise I would, but this is pretty annoying. Okay. So I guess I have to Call that attack and play a 2/2. Not great, but at least then I have 2 creatures in play with 2 removal spells, and I still have this, so maybe there's a glimpse of hope. But yeah, this guy is pretty good if you have the cycling cards with it. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess it does block the 2/1. But maybe I can put counters on it. I still think I want to keep the removal spells. I'm gonna be able to draw the land eventually anyway. I just don't want to lose an actual card. Definitely not looking great. He actually did board into green. He was playing red black game 1, so. What did he return? This is gonna be a hard game to win. I don't think I'm like completely out of it, but it's definitely not looking great. I cannot even play the Walker if I draw it. He just has more cards than me. So I was about to say that I'm most likely just gonna do this. But if I do that, I cannot actually play this. It's pretty awkward. I still think I should just do this. All the other options just don't seem that great. I just want to keep this for like a big guy. Killing the 2/2 doesn't really like accomplishes that much. I can just go with this. So this just seemed like the best option, but obviously now if he plays a big guy and I don't have the land for this, it's gonna look like pretty bad, but I think this gives me the best chance to win. Oh no. I kinda forgot that he showed me 2 of these. Maybe I should have attacked with the 2-2. Worst possible outcome. Man, he has 2 of these lands still, so I guess I have to keep this. I'm missing like some card advantage card in my deck. I guess I have the free to discover and the Walker, or something like the free mana return to creatures would be nice. Oh, I can never beat that. Right, I'm 2-2. That will be all for me today. If you're still watching, thanks. I'm still gonna finish this, but I just wanna watch some movie or something. Meanwhile, I'm pretty tired. It's like 1 a.m. right now. So thanks for watching, and probably see you tomorrow. Bye.